guys.
As soon as you say recording device, I swore.
Rodney's like, literally go ahead, give the intro and oh, you are killing me.
Yeah,
Hey,
now they're all fucked up. You're gonna have to restart. Redo. Take two. Start again.
hey, hey guys, and welcome back for another episode of Sunday Sessions. Emphasis on the sesh. This week we have a Stone Chats with Friends episode, your favorite series with my most outrageous people. So this week, guys, we have Rodney Slade, who is here to say a little hello to you. What is up?
How's it going, April?
It is going fabulous. How's it going with you?
It's going. It's going. Yeah, I'm Rodney Slade. I'm from Victoria, Newfoundland. Friends with April. Yeah, it's great to be here. It's my first podcast ever. So
I was talking about how I wanted to be inspired lately and kind of how I just wanted to chat with you and kind of just see what was on the go because there's been a lot of talk and I've seen a lot of you downtown lately and like singing a lot. And so you kind of reached out to me and like Rodney said, me and him, we kind of go way back. Not that we were kind of beating around with the same people. You guys know what's up, especially if you're from the Bay. You know what's happening.
yeah.
And so, yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to you and kind of pick your brain about some of the stuff that's going on. And if you guys don't know, Rodney is a musician here. He plays around town, like I was kind of just like talking about, and really talented. And yeah, so we just want to come on. I want him to like tell his story to everyone and kind of just talk about music and kind of just like dive in with that.
Yeah, definitely. I've started this musical journey probably 2 years now for sure. So this will be my second year out at it. I say professionally, but like when I mean professionally, I mean all in. I don't work other than music. Everything is music. So like I do have work lined up now for spring, of course, because you have to get some money to fund this stuff. So there is work involved, but like that's because I'm going to get money to put back into music. So, but other than that, music has just been something really special to me. It really has. It took me out of a dark place. I just want to spread that awareness to everybody that it can help other people as well. Certain frequency that everybody really enjoys. And if you can find that and you can replicate that in songs, and if they play it on the radio, well, then you're golden. But like, it's really hard to get music out there now. So just try your best and do what you believe in is my advice to anybody who's doing music right now.
Great answer. We're actually talking with a few people on previous episodes about frequency and just like how people like different frequencies give you different feelings, different emotions. And it's cool to kind of try to tie in those good energies and the good vibes and those good frequencies and make a cool little song about it. And then if that keeps getting played over and over, and like you said on the radio, it's like, wow, like you're creating this like cool vibe for people and they can just like connect with you through that and like that positive message. So that's really cool. Like I dig that a lot. And one of the questions I was kind of thinking about talking to you about is just like when did you fall in love with music?
Oh my goodness. I fall in love with music almost every single day. And a favorite artist of mine puts out a song or something like that. I'm like this just made me like the same feeling for the first time, like just keeps happening and happening. It's music is the only thing that it will ever do that. Trust me. When I heard Hardy put a new song out, and he literally put it the same day I put mine out, which was last Friday, and stoked because that wasn't planned. Like I didn't plan to release the same time as Hardy or anybody in the country scene. Like that's kind of like I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to be on my own and like have my own release day. But just so happened that he released a song that day too. And when I listened to it, it was like it was a feel good moment as well, just as much as I felt good for my own self. You know what I mean? So it was crazy, like how music can do that to you. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, like it's so freaky when just like the way the universe kind of aligns sometimes, and you're thinking, man, like if he was having good energy and good vibes about this week, like, and you were also kind of doing that too, and get to be able to release like your own song and stuff, it must be like such a like a feel good moment. So when did you start playing instruments? Like, what was the first instrument you kind of got into playing?
And my first instrument was actually guitar, which, recreational, we say. I play a lot of other things. Like I taught myself piano, how to play like mandolin and stuff like that, violin, say like the drums and stuff like that. Now, I'm not a very good drummer at all. I get so frustrated when I can't keep a beat. So I'm not really good of a drummer because I'll stop the whole thing out. But like, that's it. We got to redo this shit. Am I allowed to swear? I said shit, but that's not bad. Is it
It's
bad?
called Sunday Sessions, baby. You can do whatever you want.
Sweet.
No one listening to this, anyone, it's R rated. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to do a little segment at the beginning and edit that in. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, no, it's yeah. What was the question again?
playing you playing instruments, you were talking about piano, and then you were talking about drums. You're like, you know what, I admit I'm not the best at drums, man, and that's okay.
Okay, yeah. So like I started off playing guitar, so I just found love, developed a love for that and the sounds, and like I started singing after that. Actually, I was playing guitar for like a full year, almost a full year. Like I was playing guitar a long time before I even sang, before I even opened my mouth. Yeah,
What?
I know it's crazy to think about, but it is actually true. My first guitar teacher, Derek Vaders, he's actually from Victoria. I was going to him for like at least it had to be 9 months for sure. And I'll have to double check with my mom. She'll know for sure. But yeah, no, it was a crazy journey because like I didn't really, I didn't start off thinking that I was going to do. I just love music, and my mom, she's a singer. She's a trained singer. She was always involved with church and choirs and stuff like that. So when I was growing up, I was always like she was used to be in the bedroom practicing for whatever she had to do at the church, and like she used to have this blue Yamaha guitar, and it sound like this. It was just so, and the smell of the wood, and like oh, it was just so amazing. I would always sit down and like at one point I was small enough to fit in the case in the guitar case. So I would sit down in this like white furry guitar case and just watch mom play. I'm just like, this is amazing. So yeah, I think that's where my love for music and everything developed was through my mom. And actually it sounds cliche, but it's through religion and through faith. So it's coming off of something that's meaningful to me. You know what I mean? So I just never started this because I wanted to be on TV or I wanted to be number one on the radio or make a bunch of money. I want to help people. I want to go through life's troubles and stuff like that. And then instead of people having to go through that trouble, I can like not warn them, but like give them the skills they need to overcome that and not have such a hard time like I did, pretty much. You know what I mean? So, it's,
So we're
yeah,
thanking your mom and Jesus.
yeah, pretty much. Now, no, that's not a quote from me. I never thank Jesus. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm not doing the religious thing here. It's just believe in yourself, and you can do anything you want to. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, 100%. I believe in spirituality and stuff like that. And I believe in like this connection and like good thoughts and good energy. And we like I sound like a broken record on here, but I always talk about the law of attraction and because some people, like I said before, for other people who haven't listened, like people think because they put good out, that means they're gonna take negative in. But what it is release negative energy and not giving mind to negativity. And I say some things are like energy vampires, right? So you don't want to pay that attention because misery loves company. And it's so hard to like kind of separate yourself from that and stay focused on your goals, stay focused on your dreams, and kind of just like keep thinking positive because people, it's easier said than done. But like once you kind of get into the mindset of it and then you see that negative energy and it's trying to come for you or whatever the case may be, like you'll spot it right away, right? You're like, fuck that.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Like how to put up walls. In a relationship with someone, you're almost like getting to know them, then you build a wall, and it's like, okay, well, like I don't really, but like now you're so in tune with what you know and what you want in life that you can just put up a wall instantly, and it's just like we don't even want that negativity in our life, and you just want to stay with those blinders on. You know what I mean? Just like a horse.
Excuse me, I have my shades on. Back up.
Yeah, like piss off like for 5 minutes, and then like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, if people would take a minute and just look at other people's point of view for like 5 minutes, it takes a few minutes, and not just 30 seconds or a minute. 5 minutes, man, like to see somebody's point of view, you would be surprised on how much it would change your perspective on life. It's crazy.
I always say 2 ears, one mouth, baby. Open them up.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what has the music world kind of been like for you lately? So, what are some things that you've been up to?
Oh my goodness. I've been up to a bunch of stuff. We're doing tapings for NL now. We're doing tapings for Better the Fog in March. There's stuff yet to come out on mine with regards to acoustic videos and stuff like that, and cool little music videos and stuff like that. So we're doing that. I'm actually headed to the West Coast this weekend coming for Jib Fest. So this Brent Mac events. big shout out to Brent Mack and the boys. So like, yeah,
Brent
proud of.
Mack and the boys. They always have a killer time. Yeah, I actually end up having to sell my ticket, but I always end up going a 3-day pass. It's always worth it. It's such good energy, such good vibes. You have great people come out. You know, you got the bar crawl. You also end up doing like the main event, and then you also get the comedy night. So make sure that you're out there. You get 3 great nights with the boys, and
Definitely, I'm
it's
pretty sure.
always a
Yes, I'm almost sold out. I'm pretty sure. So that's great. That's awesome. Like they sell it every year almost, and I'm pretty sure it's like 75% sold right now. Yeah, like that whole weekend, the whole experience, like being up in the hills and then being able to come down and like relax and party and then have that comedy show at the end of the week just to sit down and be like, oh man, this is so nice.
the right energy, it's the right recharge. A few belly laughs will be like, okay, I'm going back from the West Coast. Maybe a changed person will.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, but definitely is a definitely experience you definitely need to have in your life before you go to the other side. So,
Jim
Jim,
Fest or bust.
yeah, nothing. Yeah, Jim best or nothing.
So what kind of music are you kind of enjoying? Do your genres of music change? Do you kind of are you an all over the place kind of person?
Yeah, I am actually. A lot of people don't know this, but like my favorite genre of music is rap. Actually, is like like I'm not gonna say who my favorite rap artists are right now, but it's people who are probably in conflict with social media right now and probably not are in the best limelight. But those are the best rappers, and I find a lot of my vocal training, we say, like as like if I'm going to warm up for a show, I would throw on so and so, and it would be really good. You know what I mean? It would be like I would be in the zone. You know what I mean? It gets me in the zone to sing country music, believe it or not. So like it's crazy.
Cool.
Yeah, it's crazy how that works. If I was doing my own favorite artist right now, would be like Dallas Smith. Dallas Smith is
Yeah.
my favorite artist. I don't want to be a replica of him so much as what I love him, but like, I love the message that he's trying to put out there. It's the mental health message. It's the awareness that all these songs mean something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just not songs that you see in mainstream media. Like, Dallas, like he does this thing where he incorporates his family with the music videos and the songs, and he brings in his friends, and this is what I love about that stuff, and this is what I want to do as well. So yeah, that's kind of my inspirations, and another one, Classified. Shadow Classified. Classified is a big inspiration for me, believe it or not. All this older stuff really gets me, like the way he words stuff, the way he's talking about it. It really helps me write music and get ideas. You know what I mean? On what topics to write on. So.
I like that. Who's your all-time favorite singer? Is it Dallas?
Yeah,
All-time favorite.
it
Yeah?
is.
He's your boy?
Yeah, ride or die. Even when he was in Japan, I actually got a sweater on right now. I don't know if you can see it.
Some things never change, baby.
Literally, I got sweatpants on. I'm like, I'll throw on my sweater, and is it like way it goes? Because I knew him as Dallas Smith first, and then I found out about Default, and he was in a band called Default, and I'm pretty sure they're still relevant right now. They're still active. They did a lot of tours with Nickelback when Nickelback was popping off, like when they first got big, like down in the States. They had this big record deal and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff happened in the record deal where it didn't work out for the boys, and they had to restart. So literally 604 Records, which is over in Vancouver. That's Dallas's. Like I'm pretty sure he has. I don't know if he owns it, he's part owner, or if he shares in on it. But I'm pretty sure Chad Kroger from Nickelback and those guys have a part in that record company. I'm not sure. Now I could be totally wrong. But yeah, no, it's just crazy how the whole thing. Like I just know the story. I did a lot of research on the story, and it's crazy how life can throw you a curveball and like you're down and out, and all of a sudden he comes back as this country star. Like it's just crazy. Like, but like it's not even a country star; it's a music star because his music is universal, regardless of what genre it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It, everybody got a genre. Like they have to put it in categories, but like music is music. I love all types of music. You know what I mean? I just see music as universal. DNA this shit. This I swore again. That's terrible.
You are going to hell. Jesus is not
Definitely.
going to
And
love you
my
in return.
mom's a good Christian woman too, and I'm here strong.
Sip on your tea, baby. So, the big question, the new song that got released. What is the name of it? We need to know the story behind it. We need the Sunday Sessions gang needs all the tea.
Okay, we'll see what we got for you. So the new one is the lazy and the good for nothings. It's possessional. It's like it's this thing I carry with me. It's like, put it to you this way: like my dad used to say, like, okay, I'm not shitting on my dad right now or nothing. He always used to say, like, are you going to be at this music racket for the rest of your life? Like, is this really what you want to do? He said, what about if he ends up lazy and good for nothing? Like the rest of them, because that's what he thinks about artists. Like, he rocks. Back in the days, it's a generational thing. It's definitely a generational thing. So I took that and I was like, I want to write a not a not a rebellion song, but like an anthem where people can really tune into who they really are and accept, like, don't worry about what everybody else thinks about you. Just because you haven't got a 9 to 5 job, that don't mean you can't do something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's something good for you in this world. This world is not industrialized. You're not meant to be. You know what I mean? You're meant to travel the world, you're meant to see things, you're meant to experience life. And in my opinion, a 9 to 5 job doesn't entail that. You're working for somebody else. You're working for, yes, you might be working for your family, but they have you believing that you're working for your family, but you're really working for somebody else. It's just something that I don't believe in. And like, I know it has to be done to a certain extent to get that money that you need to go on to the next level. When it comes down to it, you have to do what you love. And if you're not loving that 9 to 5 job, don't do it. Take that risk if you, but in good health and good financial state and good family state. And don't do it if you're going through a divorce. Don't do it you know what I mean? Exactly. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, don't do it out of desperation. Do it because you can and you're in this position to do it. And you put yourself in that position to do it. So that's my opinion on that shit.
Mic drop, baby.
Oh,
Dolly said it best, 9 to 5.
no.
So I like the little story behind it. Are you gonna play us a little tune?
I can do a small version of it, I guess. Yeah, I do it like a verse and a chorus, maybe. We waste all of our time getting wasted. Yeah, we live every day like it's the weekend. Wants a job when a 9 to 5's overrated. Rather wake up in a truck bed at 2 p.m. Said we should grow up. Can you find some luck? Are we gonna do this the rest of our lives? 20 something cliche. We don't care what you say. You ain't gonna change our mind. We're just living out the holy days. Lighting up, place a little party. Every day's a long big Friday. Raise them up, life is a highway. Staying out all night, getting wild. Ain't no paycheck for this lifestyle. We don't care, go ahead, say something. We're the lazy and the good for nothing. That's all you get. No, we're cool. Yes. Is that good? Is that good? Yeah. That's
That's
awesome.
amazing. I love it. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for playing that. Check out Rodney on Instagram. Where can they find you? Where can they locate you?
I'm pretty sure it's Rodney Slade _music on Instagram, and you can just find all my socials actually on my website. So www.rodneyslademusic.com.
One last question for you. Who are you besides the music?
Who am I? That's just something you're gonna have to look into. You'll have to search up my Instagram post for that. You'll figure out who I am pretty quick.
All right, so you guys have to stay tuned. I have to do some investigating and I will get back to everyone with the details of this long excursion, this long, deep, dark dive into the real Rodney Slade.
Oh, you
Um,
don't.
I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and listening to another episode of Sunday Sessions, emphasis on the sesh. This is your favorite series once again with a special guest, Stone Chats with Friends, featuring Rodney Slade. Like I said, like he said, you know where to find him. And this is us signing out for another fucking week. Peace and blessings.
See you later. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.